Alright, we're live.
Hello, my buddy friends! Hey, guys. So we're still sitting out here waiting for a winner of the free ticket to the Renaissance Fair at Sleepy Hollow. So we figured that since we're bored, we'll do a little bit of a Q&A. So if anybody has any questions for us about Bawdy, then we will answer them.
It's just really like boiled pirate.
Boiled pirate?
Boiled pirate, because look at this, we're melting.
It's cloudy, it'll be fine.
For now.
It'll be fine.
I think you need to reiterate for people that no one has come to us for the ticket.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, nobody has shown up yet for the ticket.
We figured we'd give a bigger hint of where we're at.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, it really is.
Really,
really is. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anybody?
Send us questions to ask the pirates.
Yes,
ask us stuff.
Ask us stuff. We'll answer them the best we can.
Business or personal.
Oh my. No, I don't do pole dancing. Still. The question comes up a lot more than I'd like to admit.
Well, Miss Tortuga.
Yeah. Miss Tortuga. You know, Captain Blonde gets a lot more advertisement than I do.
Captain Blonde puts himself out there.
Apparently.
In lots of different ways.
In a lot of different. Hey, that's my twin cousin.
Twin cousin?
I thought he was just your twin. You're a gay twin.
Yeah, he is. He's my gay twin.
Gay twin cousin.
Gay twin cousin.
Jessica,
how your family works.
Jessica Staley says, "How did y'all get started?"
How did we get started?
Let's do individually and then group.
Individually, then group. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and into fair. Oh.
Like into fair or just in Bawdy Buccaneers as a whole?
Jessica, how do you want us to answer that? Let's see if she comments back.
Cricket.
Chirp,
One
chirp.
boat, one, two boat.
All of the above.
All the above. Okay. Let's start off with Catherine. Oh, good old drumming.
I got started doing this, worked for Sleepy Hollow, doing the regular activities, go-karts and all that, and then this chucklehead over here is like, hey, come and audition for this thing, and the rest is history.
So yeah, you're still a newbie.
Yeah.
Baby.
And
Yeah,
Jessica says
like,
both questions.
Both questions.
Like, I just started in March, I think, or was it February?
February.
February.
It was still very cold.
It was.
Who knew how long ago it was? So, gosh, I got started in fair because back when I was in my freshman year of college,
That was your experimental days, right?
I guess so. Funny story, because I was in Hamlet, and I was definitely playing a dude. I definitely had a mustache on and a goatee and everything.
I see a
But
pattern.
I guess you could say, ironically, coincidentally, whatever. I was Ostrich Keeper of the Blades. But yeah. So one of my friends was in a Renaissance Fair group, and the lead member of their group came to that show and later told me that he thought I could really do a great job at Renaissance fairs, and my first response was, that seems a little bit nerdy for me. Anyone that knows me now can definitely laugh at that. My first fair was Amana in 2008. I visited there. I tried a dress on, hung out for a little bit, and then had to rush to a concert. But I decided, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And yeah, that was a long time ago. And then Bawdy. So in 2010, I had to really count for that one.
Me too.
I
ran out of fingers.
I was doing a solo small group act called Bad Apple Twins, and I was Mischief. There was a whole bunch of skidding along with that, and we were street performers. And while I was at that fair, the Bawdy Buccaneers, Buddy and Amanda were there, and they were losing their voices because they were having to hawk for their shows and everything on their own, and so they asked if we'd be able to hawk for them, and we gladly accepted and helped out. And in some conversations midday, he asked if any of us had sword fighting experience, and I said, yeah, I do actually. And it wasn't until, I mean, yeah, a year later.
Was it a year?
Yep, because I studied abroad. You're so funny.
Wrong broad.
Again, your experimental years.
Oh, it might have been 2011. That might have been 2011 actually, because then I studied abroad that fall.
Yep.
Came back from studying abroad, and I ran into Buddy working at Zales and Jordan
Yeah.
Creek Mall.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, yeah, I still kind of remember that thing we talked about almost a year ago. And soon after that, I auditioned with Buddy and Amanda, and so history goes.
And now we have our bubbly summer.
That's right. Oh, that's his fault. I did not want to play the dumb blonde character, but here I am doing that, and it's been a blast. Mostly because the kids have been amazing to work with, and love summers almost more than anyone else. So
Yeah, that's that.
I'm on their mentality level.
It really is. It is. Well, it was. Let's see.
A dark stormy night.
I know.
2 a.m.
I was living in Arkansas at the time, and I know Arkansas. And a buddy of mine said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the St. Louis Renaissance Festival." And I was like, "What's that?"
That's a nice one.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
What's a Renaissance Festival?
What are this?
And so he took me out there, and we hung out all day at the St. Louis Renaissance Fair, and
That's a nice one.
the Jolly Rogers were performing. And I I'm walking down the lanes, I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I mean, there's performers and stuff, but I didn't really sit down and watch a stage performance. And then the Rogers came on, and they were larger than life and all kinds of piratey. Yes, a Jolly Roger plug. And I was sitting there and I was listening to these guys, and this was like in 98, 99, something like that. It was a while ago, I know that. And I looked at these guys and I said, you know what? I could do this. I could totally be on stage just like these guys are. And then I forgot about it. So I was
As
like,
things tend to happen
yeah,
in your brain.
I was involved in LARP and stuff like that, so I had other hobbies.
LARP.
Derp a LARP. So then came around 2004, summer of 2004, Justin gave me a call and said, hey, they're doing a sword fighting class for an upcoming Renaissance fair that's coming to Des Moines.
Justin
And,
isn't like Daniel?
yeah, like Daniel's.
Oh.
Oh,
I know.
wasn't
So
even out of high school
it
yet.
was Daniel's fault.
blame Daniels.
So we came out here and we learned from an instructor who did a lot of fighting. He was more of a full armor, full contact type dude, but he taught us stage combat. And I had a little bit of experience, growing up in the theater realms, doing, Romeo and Juliet and a few other fighty type stuff like the Guys and Dolls and things like that. So I had some stage experience as far as combat went. Soon after, we ended up being the Central Iowa Sword Fighters Guild or something like that. I don't remember. I didn't really pay much attention. And that year in 2005 is when we made our debut. And that at the end of that year, I decided that, you know what? I want a group. I want a performing sword fighting comedy act. That's what I want to do. And so I went to He Who Shall Not Be Named and told him
Voldemort?
that he kind of is.
No one knows.
No one knows. But went to him and I was like, hey, so here's my idea. will you pay us for it next year? And he said, hey, put it together, audition for us, and we'll see what happens. Predators of the Sea was born in 2006-ish, and we performed until 2008. Yeah. Shut up. Then back in 2008, the group fell apart due to unexpected issues. So the Bawdy Buccaneers were born, and we debuted our show in Dubuque around 2009.
That was when I moved to Iowa.
Oh no, 2010. No, it was 2009.
Yeah.
It was 2009 is when we debuted in Dubuque. Jessica knows that for sure.
Jessica's already said, wow.
I know. I've been doing this a while.
Wild.
A while. Yeah.
Whip.
Whip. That's weird. There's not even an H in that.
There is an H, though. It's just silent.
Huh?
There is an H. It's just silent.
In weird?
Whip.
Well, in whip, yeah, but there's no H in weird.
You're weird.
You're weird.
You.
So yeah, that's pretty much how I got involved in Renaissance. So it was kind of like a domino effect, starting with the Jolly Rogers. I guess it's their fault. But to be honest, I mean, we've met a lot of cool people over the years.
Yeah.
Performers that are like, hey, you know what? We're in this together, and we're gonna work together to make the festival good. And you know, my previous experiences in other festivals, the more prominent ones that are known, is that some of the performers they're very guarded. I'm getting attacked.
We could go sit in there.
But they're very guarded with, you know, letting anyone in, and you know, treated people that were coming from outside in performing kind of harshly. And that's the thing that I love about, you know, Renaissance Fair at Sleepy Hollow, Almana, Minnesota was fantastic. Great Plains is always amazing. Thank you, Little Beard.
We like working with other people.
We do. We like working with other people. There's no real ego with, you know, with the Bawdy Buccaneers. I mean, we want to work with everybody, you know. And if somebody has something funny to say during our show, by God, do it. Because honestly, we like that stuff.
You become part of the show.
They become part of the show, and we're not doing the same bloody thing every single. Because then it's just like, we're doing a show, we're saying lines. Then it's just actor baiting, yeah. And it's so.
And we've shared some stages with some amazing acts too, and it's just seeing the way that they can interact and how we can just kind of up our game. It's amazing.
Yeah, the other performers that are on our stage, they push us to be better. You know, God, we're getting kind of sappy.
There we are.
While we're
Love
getting,
you guys.
We love you guys so much. We're gonna squeeze you to death.
while we're getting sappy, let's move in there so that we're not pirates frying. Because I'm burning.
We're the pirates who don't do. I don't know the song.
We're still taking your questions. We're just moving into shade.
Any other questions?
I'm getting old.
Jessica, send us more questions since you're the
Yeah,
only
do
one
more
that's really
questions.
talking.
We like questions.
Butts. Butts. All the butts.
I like butts.
Butts. Butts.
I like
Butts.
big butts in a can of love.
No one cares what you like, Black.
That's not true.
Drummond the Elder.
Drummond the Elder. Wow.
Well, if I'm Drummond the Younger,
You are Drummond the Younger.
unless I'm suddenly become like
Hey, come join us.
Cousin Drummond.
We have Viking names. We have Viking names.
Oh, you said Drummond the Elder.
What are our Viking names at that point?
Oh. Characters?
Characters. What?
If our characters had Viking names, what would they be?
Oh, we actually have a question about characters.
Oh, sweet.
Jessica asks, how'd you settle on your characters?
Well, generally, we hold them down and just kind of sit down on them.
No, not that way.
Oh, okay. Like, how do we get our personas and that sort of thing?
I'm gonna guess that and like names and how we act.
Oh gosh.
come up with people.
All the
I remember
crap.
my name was like one of the biggest battles.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I don't know what I want to have.
And it was summer that year
Yeah.
when we were talking about it.
And technically, not many people know this, but Summers has a full name.
Yes, she does.
It's first mate Catherine Summers.
Catherine.
So
But we don't use Catherine because she doesn't like to be confused with Queen Catherine.
because then it'd be Edward and Catherine, and then it's just kind of weird.
It gets awkward.
Because we could technically be the Edward and Catherine ruling the festival.
It's true.
I mean, we can make that happen for Pirates Weekend.
That would
That would be awesome.
We'll sit there and just... Oh, God.
The Royals make
King Edward and Queen Catherine.
Joe Scott has chimed in. Your Captain Edward's, actually no, just Buddy's Viking name is Buddy the Brown Stained Shorts. Thank you, Joe.
But yes, anyways, like
You know, if we weren't on Facebook Live, I'd say something.
You-
he already did say something.
You did-
Anyway,
colorful
I'm
words.
answering the question.
Okay, well then answer the question.
Anyway, so the persona,
Are you going to answer?
that was more like him telling me what to do. Of like, I think this would really be great for you. And that was really hard for me to want to embody. Because I've fought for so long that blondes are not stupid. But here I am. Being Summers in all her glory. And,
Right, and you know
but
what?
she's fantastic.
And every comedian that I've ever talked to, and you know they end up playing the dumb blonde, you know, or whatever. They actually prefer it because there's more comedic opportunity with
Oh, yeah.
playing the dumb blonde than even doing myself. You know, I have a hard time at times just going, I got nothing. She can say anything like pineapple and it fits.
You're a brunette, but you're a dumb blonde at heart.
It's true.
So before we get to your character, let's go with that one. Although you are the understudy for Captain Drummond the Elder, how did you come up with how your character acts?
Your focus of the persona.
Yes,
Yes.
I feel like you have a focus.
because
of the persona.
how you act and how Captain Drummond the Elder acts is completely different.
Ezreal acts.
Yes.
Well, I mean, coming up with my name was probably the hardest part. It always is. It's like naming a child. Like, it took me until the day she was born to name the powder monkey.
Powder Monkey.
Yes, this is my powder monkey, Mia. No, I wanted something that would kind of fit along the same lines as Azrael, so I wanted something that started with AZ, which is how we came up with Azalea. So, you know, it suits. It sounds kind of sort of like Azrael when we're playing the stuff for second show.
And all I could think of was, you can call me Flower if you want to.
Maybe a yeah.
There maybe is a car.
There looks like there's a car.
I don't know who's in the car. Anyway,
I don't know either.
But, yeah, besides the name, it was really just getting past my, insecurities, I guess,
Yeah.
and my stage fright, because
Yep.
the only other acting thing I had really done was, like, middle school, and that was mimes. So that didn't really count, I guess. But I guess being a part of Renaissance fairs, even when you're not a character, if you're like a food vendor or something, like I was for a couple years there, you know, you kind of get into it and you realize what kind of characters you're capable of playing. And doing this kind of forced me to step out of that, because I can't just be like, hey, guess what? Boobs! And they'll buy stuff from me. It doesn't work that way. When
Let's go to the show.
Boobs, go to the show.
Well, you know what? Boobs, buy my shirt.
There you go.
Yeah,
Literally,
there we
off
go.
my back. I'll give you it right now.
Exactly.
Wow.
Like, I'll do that.
I'm sure some of the guys are going, I didn't know it was that
Yeah,
easy.
but-
Okay.
for girls it
what?
is that easy.
No, no,
It's
no,
just
no,
boobs.
no, no. If I'm gonna do that, that shirt is no longer $20. It's $100.
Woohoo!
Because it is enhanced with Catherine's.
Boobs.
Botulism.
No, botulism's a bad thing. Botulism's a bad thing. All right, now to Dingus the Great.
Dingus the Great. Captain Edward the Black.
Captain Dingus the Great. I like that one better.
No. Stop giving people things to say mean things to me.
I'm hoping that will make more people comment.
Okay, so Captain Black. Really, I mean, I kind of thought about it, and there was a show that I helped the Wenches of Canterbury do, and there was speculation that my persona was hooked up with Long John Silver's, and then it got me thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be, black beard or red beard or blonde beard or little beard.
It wasn't the restaurant Long John Silver's?
No, it wasn't the restaurant.
Seafood.
What?
What?
Fondle beard?
Maybe that's how you started smelling like seafood.
Maybe.
Heather, how did you just
that was
join the
my
Facebook
ex-girl.
Live?
That was my ex.
I got really confused.
That's funny. So
Inception.
you see nothing. So really, I mean, everybody had personas with some kind of beard in their name, and I was like, yeah, Captain Black, like my heart. And originally, Captain Black was supposed to be the manly man, ladies man type persona. He wasn't supposed to be the bumbling bad guy. He turned into that a couple years later because I found out that people laughed at it, and well, I'll do anything for a
Too
laugh.
much rum makes you do that.
It's true. It's really true. Why do you think Pirates If came up? You might be a pirate if came up.
No tequila.
No tequila.
Also,
Tequila's bad.
Summers, Frank says hi.
I say hi.
So, and then, Edward was a name that was used by Edward Teach. So, it's kind of rumored that Captain Edward the Black is Teach's relative of some kind. So, yeah. So that's where he came from. The other persona, well, the evil twin, the evil gay twin, Captain Blonde, came about 1 year because I was making blonde jokes, and Her Majesty caught me. So I was like, but I can't. Yeah, she was like, then you need to be knighted an honorary blonde, and you must act that way, blah blah blah. And I was like, well, I don't have blonde hair, so I guess that's not gonna work.
What?
She grabbed
My evil twin.
That was
What?
your
The
evil
smart
twin.
one.
Is that what it was?
The smart one.
The smart one. Pulls out the blonde wig we use in show, and she goes, "Here you go." So Captain Blonde was born.
I might have teamed up with Her Majesty. But then again, you can't also blame Drummond the Elder.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Here's the true.
I think she was in it too.
Here's the true question: will Captain Blonde make an appearance at the Renaissance Fair at Sleepy Hollow?
Is that
this
one
year?
of our questions?
No, I'm just asking.
Ah, crap.
That way it's out there.
I don't know. Hey.
Will he be drunk enough? Who knows?
If Black gets his way and we get a smoker, then I'll make sure Captain Blonde makes an appearance.
Yes.
Of course you will.
Smoker with the Bawdy Buccaneers. That is always a grand old time.
Good time. It's a good time. But yeah, we're pretty.
The car left.
The car left. I guess they weren't for us.
Oh. I was gonna say I don't know why they would have come through the back way because no one knows how to get that way.
Unless you're a performer, and if you're a performer, don't cheat.
If you're a performer, you no ticket for you.
Because you get in for free anyway.
Unless they're not performing at the
So
fair.
yeah. So yeah, that was.
Frank votes yes on Smoker.
But of course you do, Frank.
What?
It was a joy having him as the Amanda Smoker.
It was fun having their.
Frank
Majesty.
always makes it a good time.
Yeah, it was good having His Majesty there.
I
And
say
his
Smoker
men.
for Sleepy Hollow. We need one.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is there's reasons why.
Yeah.
Because there is another event already in May, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. We don't want to detract from that show.
that's true. I can see that.
Don't you point your sword at me.
I'm pointing it at them.
Because people should hurry up and come get their free ticket.
Yeah, because
We're not gonna wait all day.
yeah, we're not going to be here all day. It's 4:00.
We got work to do.
Tick, friggin' Talk.
Frank says, "Oh, you're making me blush."
Good. We'll continue to do so during festival.
As if we don't already.
I know, right? But
Any other questions?
Yes,
I like questions.
send more questions. Jessica, if you're still on here, send more questions. You come up with really good ones. We do have comments. Thomas says, "I wish you and Chuckles were still by each other." I'm guessing in proximity, meaning that because he's not down in Pirates Cove.
yeah, Chuckles used to be down in Pirates Cove
Crossing
running,
us.
running his axe throw. But permanent structure.
Yeah, always a good thing. Joe says that being nice is overrated.
Agreed.
I'm going back through all of our comments, see if we're missing anything. Kathleen said towards the beginning of it, "Thank you for not pole dancing." And now we challenged him.
Which Kathleen?
Kathleen, oh gosh. Kathleen
I'm
Kenkle?
gonna die.
Please don't break that.
That was because you said, "Thank God you didn't."
Thanks. And now he's pole danced. Yay.
You're welcome. I need more drink.
Timothy Saigo says that Captain Dingus the Great was an option for your name.
Shut up, Timothy.
And Timothy also says, "Work it with the pole."
You're welcome. Thank you for the encouragement, dude. I appreciate that. I was gonna slide up and down it, but this is a wood pole,
It hasn't been lacquered, so he'd probably get
and there would be
splinters.
splinters in places that are not happy. So no,
God, my eyes.
pretty much.
When a privateer is in their privates, do they get doubloons for shaking their dungarees? Good lord.
No.
That was awesome. Who said that?
Christopher Michael O'Neill.
You're my hero, Chris. Love you.
I don't get it.
I
Help.
do.
Help?
It's a sailor thing.
Okay, then.
Sailor. Oh. I'm not seeing anybody come up here. And this is making me sad in my heart. Ashley, you're failing.
Frank says he's
Somebody
talking
doesn't
from
show up
experience.
soon, I'm gonna take the ticket and run.
Take the ticket and run.
Frank says he is talking from experience and guessing with the pole dancing and the splinters. And Timothy says, and the splinters would be the biggest wood in your shorts.
Well, he wouldn't be wrong. I've never said I had a big plank. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I almost got cast for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He hung like a bull mosquito in heat. So,
Mikey says he would come if only he had a vehicle.
Mikey. Which Mikey?
Nablo.
Oh, hi, Mikey.
Don't worry, if you do not have vehicles, we will probably do another Facebook contest for the ticket.
Most indubitably.
Probably
Certainly.
Probably coming up in the next 2 weeks, so be on the lookout for that. We'll post questions and stuff.
I gotta say, we're going against State Fair. I get that. Y'all are...
But State Fair or Pirates?
I know. Something on a stick? Or Captain Black on a stick?
I think we've established no one...
I think I'd go with food on a stick.
Yeah.
You know what? You guys keep saying it, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
This is probably in regards to the smoker. Remember Amana? It kind of caught fire. It almost did.
You did?
When Fundazzi was in there.
Oh yeah! Yeah, there was that.
Fundazzi went fun with fire.
Yeah, that's why Fendazzi did impotent
alcohol.
fire.
Near alcohol.
Near alcohol. No, it was real alcohol. It wasn't near beer.
Oh, no, wait.
Very well
No,
done.
Mikey was saying, for Amana, he says no, his car caught fire.
Oh yeah!
What happened? I need context.
His car caught on fire. It's that easy. There's no real context. We also had one of those problems out at Ren Fair After Dark. Some guy passed out in his car that kind of started smoking. We were a little confused. But if Mark is watching one of our nice little glow bugs, are you lost? You're lost behind the castle, aren't you?
Mark's not here. Mark's not on here.
He'll watch it later.
Yes, Frank. More fire. Always more fire.
Did that happen? Did that happen?
Mark getting lost behind the castle?
Mark got lost because
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How?
Sandra, no. Why would you do
They
that?
told him that the incident was across the bridge. So he went across the bridge. The incident was not there. They meant the concrete bridge back there. So go across the concrete bridge and come in. So Mark was driving back and forth between the places because they were giving him kind of horrible directions. And he goes, they're like, go behind the castle. He goes, I'm behind the castle. It was pretty funny.
It almost sounds like you're saying casthole.
Casthole?
Sandra Cluck just gave our position away in the comments. So if you're in Des Moines, you want that ticket, you know where to find us now.
She did.
Yeah,
Sandra.
She says, can't get there, but I know you're at the Scottish castle.
Oh.
But it's okay. That just means that someone will find us sooner.
Sandra, you failed me.
Jessica asks, will there be a new first mate for Captain Drummond? God, we hope so.
I mean, Drummond the Younger has some ideas.
I am not giving anything away. Maybe. Maybe not.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah. Maybe. You never know.
Okay, Christopher has chimed back in.
Okay.
Was your head, you think with struck by a voodoo mystic, or am I just using a toothpick to pick my teeth?
It's a toothpick.
Other way.
Okay.
Mikey says, I knew from the first broadcast it's about a 4-mile walk down 4-mile trail from me. So he knows where we are. Just come walk and find us. And Jessica says, I will wait and see then. Regarding the new first mate.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, technically, Drummond is getting a little first mate.
Just, it's not a first mate though, it's a powder monkey.
Yeah, it is a powder monkey, I agree.
But eventually he'll graduate.
Into a first mate.
Eventually.
October.
October 11th.
Yay, eviction dates.
Yes, he will be evicted by October 11th. Longest FB live we've ever done.
Yeah.
This is fun though.
Alright guys, look. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. I think that's fair enough. I mean, we started at what?
Fair enough, because we're at the fair.
This is why she's Summers. Yeah.
Love you too.
Hi, Jennifer. say hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
She has joined the broadcast.
Jennifer
Larson.
Larson.
Jessica says, I'll be bringing my powder monkey the 3rd or 2nd week of Des Moines.
Yay!
Yes, come visit us with your powder monkey.
do?
Jessica, what does your powder monkey do?
What's that
What
do?
does your powder monkey do?
What do it do?
No, when does it do?
When is it do?
Like, right now I'm pretty sure all it does is dance on her bladder.
She?
What do it do?
Is she having a she?
I think. She.
Oh, powder monkey is due Tuesday.
Tuesday!
Yay, we congratulate you on your powder monkey.
Yay, Tuesday.
Good luck in pushing that thing out.
Yeah. Yo, I heard the funniest thing today.
Oh God, what?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
goodness. Okay, so I was told that getting kicked in the junk is worse than giving birth.
How would you know?
Well, I've never had a baby, but do you ever, girls go to you and say, hey, can we have another one? Do you ever hear a guy say, please, kick me in the junk again? No.
We may have someone coming to find us. Victor says, I know where you are, but I had to make a pit stop trying to make it.
Better make it, dude.
20 minutes, dude.
Because I think Ashley is also on her way.
Hopefully. She tried contacting earlier, but we haven't heard from her since.
Did she get lost or
I don't know. I can't check the comment.
eaten by a kraken?
Summers, we are having a girl.
Yay! That's what I thought.
Yes, please bring the powder monkey with you. We like
Can
babies.
swap? Can we swap? You have the boy, I'll have the girl.
Oh,
Why? You're outnumbering Drummond the Elder.
I know, but you know what's funny is that she doesn't want to deal with all the female stuff, so she's happy with having
See?
a boy. So.
Jessica says no, you cannot swap.
Aw, it's not swap, baby. It's kind of like wife swap. It's baby
Just
swap.
to get the girl fixed in.
Yeah.
I mean, if she brings the powder monkey to the fair, then you'll get the girl fix in. Plus, why would you want to switch? You're surrounded by females in the group already.
That's true.
You get your estrogen fix.
Isn't that the damn truth? Oh, goodness.
So, Victor, yes, come find us.
Come find us.
And the ticket is yours.
Victor.
Victor is...
Victor for victory. Yes.
All right, any more questions from anyone in the comments? Last call, because I think we're going to end this soon, because my phone's going to die.
We're going to end this thing.
We
got to end the thing. Yeah, because we still have to put whoever's going to be here and find us on Facebook Live.
The
So
countdown has begun.
the countdown has begun.
Yes.
Mortal Wombat. Okay, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye!